just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills.
Please welcome your 2026 Buffalo Bills.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. Pass play now. The in route complete. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Lions first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've got first down here from the 36. Valky here from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He was brought down by
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
From the gun, Goff. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. That one's complete, right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Pass play coming here. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense is set. This is second and 2. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. He'll call his own number. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Dropping back to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's another Bills. First down. First down and goal to go.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They go play action with Goff. He beams one deep right side. Big game downfield. And he's going to have these down to the 42-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Lions first down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Lions.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Goff off the play action. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bills set to take over offensively. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. They'll start the drive with Achane. Keeps away from one. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Extra man in the secondary for the Lions on this 3rd down. Looking to throw here. Dumps it off to Achane. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
35-yard line.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Achane on the inside give. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. He's dropping back to throw. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 8.
So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking in the air here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Waddle makes the catch. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 4-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Sticking to the air here. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shotgun now on third down. This is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead just before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Lions 7. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down throw from Goff. Complete to the college safety, Sione Vaki. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. There's another one to Williams. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Again, Goff setting up the screen. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but is aiming wide right. And the deficit stays at 7. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Dump off caught by his back. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Hockey. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Goff now on 3rd down. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Rocky. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Goff. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action on first down. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Setting up to throw. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Escapes the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
To Sam Laporta. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and 3 now. This give is to Vonke. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after, looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he comes through big here, 9 yards, it's 2nd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. They'll stick with Achane. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Detroit calls timeout, it's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Running forward, it's Achane. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills now lead by 10. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
Lions 10.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing is gone. Hits his running back. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A gain of 26 yards there. And the Lions have a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Lions trailing by 11. 1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left and that clock winding down. Goff setting the throw. Completed to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10, got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This one to Williams out left side. He's on the move past the 15. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left and that clock winding down. And this is cut for a score and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
The Lions will set up for the 2.
Here he is to throw. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now, is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Line up the design keeper. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
Please welcome your 2026 San Francisco 49ers.
They're going to turn this one over on downs. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.